Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? You're just gonna get to see my hands today. Sorry, guys. Oh, there we go. Thank you for joining me on Crafty Thursday. We are going to be talking about stuff in the clearance rack. There we go. Good morning, Nancy. And morning, Kathy. I have quite a few things in the clearance rack, and I'm going to go back and forth, but you guys are going to need pen and paper. So if you didn't bring writing implements, and of course, coffee, you're going to want to quick grab that while I'm chatting. I have a whole bunch of good things going on this morning. And I'm kind of excited. Trying to get things situated. Oh, Kathy's got her coffee. I know Nancy does. Good morning, Caitlin. I figured I would talk about stuff in the clearance rack because, number one, because I have a lot of it. And number two, because there's a couple of holy cow deals on the clearance rack. So, good morning, Sue. I have some great ideas, and we're going to get crafty too. So, excuse me. First thing is, there's the host code. I made it way bigger so people could see it. Second thing is, I hope that everybody is doing okay today. Sun's shining here in Indiana, so I'm super excited about that. It is a little chilly. I don't know what by you or out by you, Sue. Because Sue is in Minnesota. We're supposed to be getting snow tomorrow. The S word, that bad S word. Yes, Caitlin, Gabby was in here. Sister is in here. So, all right, but enough of that. Sorry about that, guys. I sent out a text message blast and I'm still getting responses. All right, so let's see what's in the white box. In this white box, and it's actually empty right now. Hey, Caitlin, will you tag your grandma because she's commenting on other videos? I think she's confused. No Eastern medallion dies. This box is now empty because everything is on the table. But I am super excited to talk about this. I did a class on the Everything is Rosy, and we had a blast. So the Everything is Rosy is one of the items that's in the clearance rack. And if you haven't looked at it, I think that that it's worth a second look if you didn't look at it at the time, particularly for the price tag. Now, I want to show you everything that you get in the bundle or in the box. All of these items that I'm about to show you were actually in the box itself. You get 2 full spools of ribbon. So the Melon Mambo and the Night of Navy with the rose gold edge. And I love that. It's so pretty. Good morning, Erica. Oh, Sue, I loved the Everything is Rosy also. You get a full-on stamp set. And the sentiments, I'm going to read them to you, are, may your birthday be filled with pretty things. Dear friends, time to celebrate all the lovely things in life, starting with you. Nice congratulations. This one I think is my favorite. Don't let worry spoil your happy. And then thank you. And then there is some just regular pretty stamps. Oh, I know, Sue. I paid $80 too. And I got to tell you, it was so worth it then. And now that it's down to, I think it was $44, this is like crazy cheap, you guys, because all of this that I'm showing you is all included in this box. So it's the stamp sets, the ribbon, die cuts. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 die cuts. And I'm going to show you. You've got this little leaf. You've got this little sprig there. You've got the big flower, the little flower, even the littlest flower. Oops. All of these. That goes with that leaf set, and then this goes with this leaf set. So you even get 3 bonus dies that don't even coordinate. So, but how nice is it that you guys can stamp this any color that you want on any color and put it where you want to put it and still have all these super nice fonts on this stamp set. So I'm gonna try to remember how this went back in here because I can never remember. This is how it's gonna go this way, and hopefully it's all gonna fit. Oh, it does. So 10 die cuts. There's 18 stamps in this stamp set. That's all included in your $44. Morning, Becca. Morning, Paula. Now these are super cool. Now there's little protector sheets on them, as you'll see right there. But this is actually, and if you listen, I'm going to try to be quiet. It actually snaps. I don't know if you guys heard that, but listen. It actually snaps. Good morning, Lynn. Because these are little mirror pieces that come in this rose gold. And then everything in this pack is all a rose gold set. You get all these little die cut sentiment spots. I mean, so like the congratulations fits in here. And here, we'll pull this out because these are photopolymers. I forgot to mention that. The stamp set is a photopolymer stamp set. So easy peasy to stamp. Lining things up. See, you've got your congratulations. You have the birthday sentiments, or actually we'll put the birthday one down there, and then we'll put this celebrate you can go in there. And then this little one over here, that one can fit this. So you've got already pre-cut spots for your sentiments. And this is included. All you need is the ink. So, and I'm sorry, but who doesn't have ink? I know everybody here has ink. Good morning, Jan. So how awesome is this? But you don't get just the sentiment windows on this. You get flowers like this. And then here's different sentiment windows. Little tags and little different die cuts that have all that rose gold accent. See, there's one of the tags. And then you get die cuts. All these little paper die cuts in the colors that coordinate with the designer series paper, or what is it called besides the designer series paper? Paula, you're not allowed to answer. Right, Erica? Everybody's got plenty of ink. Okay. So the cool part is that all these little flowers coordinate with the flowers that are in the stamp set. But then this is where the magic is. This is rose gold foil. Good morning, Heather. Good morning, Mary. Rose gold foil, girls. And you get, I think you get 6 sheets of it. And I've only used on the samples that I have 6 or 8 sheets. I don't remember how many sheets of this you get. But you get several sheets of this gold foil that is included. And this is a 6x6. But then you also get 48 6x6 pieces of designer series paper. So I'm going to show you guys, and I'm going to pull out the ones that I've cut up. Show you guys the designer series paper. Now keep in mind that the photos never do the designer series paper justice. Ever, ever, ever. So on these packs, one side is just straight designer series paper, and the other side has the rose gold foil in it. So this and this, these are one piece, one side and then the other side. So here's one, and the next one is this rose gold foil with the paintbrush strokes or watercolor strokes. But then the other side is soft pink polka dots. Hearts. I see them. I see them. I see them. And then, now, you guys know it's always tough to do masculine cards, right? And I forgot to put my rings on. Always tough to do the masculine cards. But who would have thought that with paper so pretty that you could actually do a couple of masculine cards too? That blue jeanish kind of material, how cool is that? So, and then that is the other. Now, that is the Melon Mambo with that rose gold paper. The next one, and I think both sides of this one, I think is my favorite. I hoarded it because there's still 6 sheets left of each. 1, 2, no, I must have used 1. But this is my favorite. Kind of geometric-y shape. But then it had, and I love how it coordinates with the little, and you can see the little itty bitty flowers. And then there's just little touches of the rose gold on that one. Super cute. Okay, that one. And we've got 2 more pages. So we've got this pattern, kind of splashy, tire tready kind of looking pattern. And then on the other side is the flower with the little touches of the rose gold with that little flower section there. Good morning, Katie. And then here could be this kind of fanny print, could be another masculine-ish card as well. But I think I love this kind of crazy, marbly looking other side with the foil on it. Yes, Mary, this is all one pack. It's all in the box. Everything. There's one more thing that I have to show you that is all included in this 44 clearance rack priced box. the last thing that's included is this rose gold shimmer paint. Now, we play with the shimmer paint on coffee and cards all the time. So, and this, you guys, I've used this, and I have a ton of samples to show you guys. I don't remember. Hey, Sue or Paula, do you guys remember how long it's been since the Everything Rosy is going on? Or when it was? I want to say it was about a year ago. Anyways, this rose gold has been sitting around for a year, and it's still, you guys can hear it shaking. It's still good to go. Now, I'm going to clear this stuff off because I want to show you guys some samples. Move this designer series paper. The little glass centers. Okay, good enough, right? Good enough. You guys can see enough. Okay, so morning, Kim. Here is what did it for me. All right. You guys know I love doing boxes and bags and different things like that. But how about using 2 6x6 designer series paper pieces and being able to make little holders? No extra pieces. I could have put a little tag on here and some of those die cuts, and super, super cute. There is one project, and then trying to keep it a little bit on the masculine side because we can't leave the boys out, not entirely anyways. Oh my gosh, you guys, I see all those hearts. Thank you so, so much. Here is, and this is just the reverse, two 6x6s reversed to be able to make a box. And again, put a little piece of paper, do one of the labels on here with maybe not that scrolly print that's included in the stamp set, but we got a different thank you or whatever. Trust me, we all have them. Excuse me. So here's a box, and then I didn't finish this one, so I want to finish this today. But here is another little box, and I'll show you guys how we did it, and we're going to finish and we're going to decorate this. But how cute, that would have been a cute little Easter basket. But this is the same concept as this, just not closed up. And you'll see, all I did was staple. Thank you, Sue. May of last year. So I was really close. Now, last time I worked with this, I did coffee and cards, but just used the stamp set. And I'm going to pull this over here. We'll put it over here. So just using the stamp set, just doing a little reminder, and I haven't even used these yet because I kept everything in the box. You guys, I found all of these treasures inside this box. So we did little 3x3 thank yous because you guys know that I love, and I need these in my purse. And we did this thank you card. And then we did that thank you card. And then we did this smile card. You don't have to use the designer series paper on every single card that you make. You can make your own designer series paper, which is basically what we did. Oh, Kim just ordered it yesterday. Woohoo! Oh, Lynn, no problem. I can get that added to your stuff. Here is the cards. And I know that we did those on coffee and cards. Here is another card that I did. Working with the purple posy and just the pear pizzazz with the crumb cake ink. How pretty is that? Love, love, love. And then what I did with the rose gold is I took the stylus ends, whoop, right here, of the Take Your Pick tool, and that's what I used to make all of those dots. And I can show you guys how I did that, just as a refresher. Now here's what I did for the class. The class, if you attended the class, if you bought this for $80 and you attended the class, you have directions for this card. And I'll give you a close up. I did some die cutting and some stamping, and then used one of the tags and ribbon. And the card opens this way. There's one. The second one is this one, using a layer of the gold foil with the designer series paper, and then I made my own tag. And here's something really cool, you guys. The paper, this right here is just the paper, and I used the die cut to cut it out. So the die cut, and granted, I didn't do a very good job of lining it up, but the die cut out those flowers. Good morning, Karaman. So there's card number 2. Card number 3. Good morning, Kim. Card number 3 is this, using that marble paper. And then here we are, because you know how we love using our scraps. We did a little quilting kind of pattern there, and roughed up the edges. And this, you guys, this is the ribbon cut up, and kind of the edges got shredded, but how fun. And you'll see, this is the rose gold edge of the Night of Navy, and then this one is the melon mambo just cut up into pieces. And you'll see I love the texture on that the cutting created for us. And then the last one is this one. And this one's a fancy fold, and I used those glass mirrors on the flower centers. Fun, right, you guys? Love all these. I had so much fun creating these. And here's that rose gold edging. That's that die cut. That's this die cut right here. And that's how pretty and delicate that it gets. And then this is a fancy fold. And of course, you guys know that I kind of just took my sponge and I wiped everything up. Now, so here's that. All the layers. There's one more card, and I did this one for a challenge. This card totally speaks to me, and this one this is something completely different, you guys. Totally out of the box. This one, what I did for this is I cut out one of these butterflies, and I took the rose gold shimmer paint and I put it in with our embossing paste, and then put the butterflies in here. And then I took a paper clip, and you'll see, not a paper clip, a clothesline clip, and I took the metal off, and I used the 2 separate pieces to make the bodies for the butterflies. Caitlin, you're going to have to talk to your grandma. You're going to have to call her because she's still on that other video. Just so you know. All right, the other thing that I did is that I twisted up the ribbon to tie it. Now, when you twist the ribbon, you definitely have to secure it where you knot it so that it doesn't come untwisted. So, but there is the last card that I did. And yes, that is a full piece of the rose gold foil in the back. Thank you, Caitlin. So, and then the little glass piece in the middle. All right, guys. So that's 10 cards. 10 cards, 3 3D projects. Already giving you ideas, I hope. Already. But here's something. I started this morning and I wanted to see if I could pressure emboss without doing too much damage the rose gold foil sheets. Now, I used I'm going to put those down here. I'm going to let you look at it for a second. I'm going to take a swig of coffee. Oh, let's take a breath here. Lots of ideas. Lots and lots. For this one, I used the Country Foil embossing folder. Now, there is one here, this one, and I'm not sure if it's gonna come up on the video because I think it's gonna get too much glare, but I did pressure it a little bit too much where it did rip that top layer of the foil. And one is actually a little worse than the other one because I did it not quite as tight the second time. But I thought that it was still really kind of cool to be able to emboss those. So here's my first question to you. My first question is, if you were to get that, and I know that I have an eye where I'm pretty critical. So here's one split where it split a little bit. If we kept this card a little grungy, if you will, what would you say if you got this where the paper was kind of lifted up a little bit? That's my question for you. The first question. I have another question for you. And I just thought of something. Can't use that. Just thought of something. What we could do, and I don't know if it'll work. What the heck? Not there. I thought it was there. They are. Good. All right. There's Judy. Judy made it. Yay. Judy made it to the right spot. So happy. Okay. What if, and I don't know if this is going to work. So what if we took a little bit of that rosy gold and kind of covered up. Oh my gosh, you guys, that would work. Inconspicuously, if we added a little bit of highlight to the flower where it ripped, it kind of brightens it up a little bit too. What do you guys think of that? That's kind of cool, right? Can you guys see? Yeah, you guys can see it. Aw, Mary. Apparently, I have to send you more cards, Mary. Are you feeling a little neglected? Heather says it wouldn't bother her. Okay, so I see, oh my gosh, you guys, I see all the hearts. Thank you, thank you. All right, so thinking we're going to take this and we're going to kind of just sporadically do up these flowers a little bit to kind of camouflage, if you will. Camouflage the flowers that ripped. So there is our sample. Well, see, look at that, Heather. Kind of the same thing. All right. So there's one way to use the shimmer paint. So we're going to be using that. And then, so because I wasn't sure what you guys would say, I planned to have pulled in some soft suede, and I also pressure embossed that. But, put my finger right in it. I'm going to turn this way so that it's out of the way. And I'm going to actually get on a little bit more. Imagine that, I got kitty fur on my sponge. Go figure. Shake it up just a little bit, and we're rubbing off the majority of, and you can see there is a lot of shimmer paint on there. Lots and lots. So what I want to do now is just super lightly go over the embossed flowers and do it kind of in a circular motion, because then you'll get all the sides of the raised pieces. And if you do it super light, it's easier to add more than it is to take away, remember. You don't want to go super duper crazy, because this is supposed to be an accent. And then we can kind of dirty up these edges a little bit. All right, so there is a way to bring out the flowers on that dark piece. So pretty. Good morning, Amy. Amy's in the house. Woohoo! Amy. Should we do this one with the paint too? Should we do it with maybe, I could change the shimmer paint. We could go to the gold shimmer paint, or excuse me, the champagne, or, oh no, I have the frost white right here. We could do that too. What do you guys think? Good morning, Jen. I'm thinking I really like this pattern with the soft suede. And I don't know that I brought over enough soft suede over here, you guys. Oh, Lynn, join us later. I will let you know what your new total is going to be. Thank you so much, honey. What are we thinking, girls? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Actually, you know what we could do? I don't know if it's going to work, but what if we put a little bit of that melon mambo on there? On that. Do the same type of thing. Get off of there. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. We're going to use this one right here, that edge. I'm not quite so organized. Paula votes for the frost white. I want to try the melon mambo and see what it does. Just because I'm curious. We can always put the frost white over it. Kathy says the frost white. Oh, you guys, look, it does work. There's the melon mambo. Anybody got big plans today? I know today's only Thursday. Oh, wow. You guys are really behind, and I'm so sorry. All right. I am super excited. Super duper excited. Oh, Erica's back. Erica, did you have to go back out and come back in? I'm so sorry, honey. Oh. Caitlin's back in. I'm having issues too, you guys. It's jumping around, so I'm really sorry. I think we'll just go with the frost white. I think what we're going to, actually, what I think we're going to do is we're going to do both. We'll do a little bit of the melon mambo and we'll do a little bit of the frost white. And give it a whole bunch of texture. All right, so there's what it looks like with just the melon mambo. I know you are. You were saying that the other day. Oh, Kathy, you know what? I'm so happy that I can inspire you. All right, girls, so here is, and I know that I didn't open the frost white, but I just used it yesterday. So it's got some stuff in it still. Oh my goodness. Look at how that changes what it looks like. I'm kind of loving that. Look at that. All right, girls. If that isn't inspiring, I don't know what is. So, what do we think? Is that cool? I think that's really cool. So, mixing it up. It doesn't have to be straight. Just one thing. You got to try new things because who knows what you're going to come up with, right? I wouldn't have done this. We'll do a little white edge on this. There we go. All right, so soft suede base, melon mambo, and the frost white. What do you guys think? Oh, Paula, that's my job, right? My job is to inspire you guys. And you guys help inspire me because you guys help me to try new things. I would never have tried that. All right, girls. So here is that part. So we have we have 4 different pieces here that we can use. And I didn't bring that much card base. But here's what I want to talk about. I have a piece of soft suede. And what do you guys think of the soft suede with that rose gold? I'm kind of digging that. What do you guys think? Does that look good? And I'm thinking then using that and putting that on there. But we need some things. We need some things. Some things. I'm thinking maybe, what do we want to use as a layer for this flower piece? Yeah, exactly, Kathy. What are we going to do with it? Exactly. Oh, I see the hearts and the thumbs up. Thank you, ladies. Good morning, Deanne. I'm thinking maybe we need to layer this with some, brighten it up a little bit more. I don't know if I like that. What do you guys think of that? I'll cut it so that you guys can see. Oh, Sue. Yep. Gotta do stuff, right? Gotta do something. Gotta keep crafty. If not, I think I would go crazy if I couldn't get crafty. Even with Joe home. Gotta be crafty. All right, so we're gonna do this with a thin layer just like this. Oh, I'm loving that. What do you girls think? I think that looks fabulous. All right, and, oh, there it is. Lost my tape runner. Yeah, let's put it. And we're gonna layer that with this. And then we're gonna put this on. And this, because, you guys, because I don't wanna do dimensionals on this, I don't like using tape runner on items that have been pressure embossed because a lot of times your rips. So I'm using the regular glue, the liquid glue, the multi-liquid glue, to adhere the emboss. And you don't want to press, remember, you don't want to press too hard because you'll lose your embossing. And here's the other thing. Remember we were talking about the little parts that ripped? Doesn't mean that you can't cover that up, because here's where my rip is on this one, is up here. Right? Yeah, right there. So guess what? We're going to cover it up. No worries, right? And this one, we're going to put dimensionals on with. Good morning, Carolyn. All right. Get rid of these tabbies. Yep, one left. And then we're gonna put this right here because I wanna cover up my oops. Just like that. And then we're gonna take, I think we're gonna take one of these. I think I want the littlest one though. I'm gonna pull this out. I'm thinking this one on here. What do you guys say? Actually, no, I like the gold ones. And we'll just do the little simple thank you in that one. No, Kathy, the embossing folder is separate, but I know it's in stock. And I want to say it was, I don't know, I think it's a $10 one because it's a one of the super ones. I have something else that we're going to do, you guys. I just thought of something. And I'm super excited. So there's our thank you. All right. Do you guys remember the other day when we were playing with the shimmer paint and the re-inker? Oh, I just need to find my silicone mat. Somewhere. And not over the rainbow, but somewhere on this table is my silicone mat. And I can't find it. Dang it. Okay, take a deep breath because it's here somewhere. Not there. Not there. And I don't want to trip on the Big Shot. I brought the Big Shot in here in case, down on the floor, in case I needed, oh, I found it. Found it. Okay. Because here's what we're going to do. We've got this little thank you, and it's got the rose gold edges, but it's kind of boring to me. What do you guys think? I think we are going to take my aqua painter. Look under the kitty. There is no kitty, unfortunately, on the table today, but that would be appropriate. All right. You guys know that I have one aqua painter that I use for my shimmer paint. So what we're going to do is I put shimmer paint on the silicone mat. And I need to clean that aqua painter. And I have these little flowers, the little itty bitty flowers. Sorry guys. I have the little itty bitty flowers and I'm stamping off. Are we still good? All right, stamping off, and we're gonna put, oh, maybe some of those little flowers No, it's not going to work. I thought it would work, but it's not going to work, you guys. I think I want to try this because I don't want to waste it. We're going to try it again. It needs a lot of shimmer paint. Yeah, guys, I was going to put the shimmer paint on there, but that's not going to work. Not going to work. All right, but we tried. Got to try new things. Got to be brave. Got to try new stuff. Not like it's going to hurt anything. But that's kind of sad. Here's my question. Am I going to be able to get that shimmer paint off? Nope. All right. Gotta try. Let's see. We need another. There we go. I like the concept. Oh my goodness. All right. That's all right, right, you guys? Trial and error. It's all good. Oh, Brad's watching, everybody. Brad, who uploads the video, is watching. Thanks, Brad. All right, so we're going to start over, but I have another idea. Can't use the rose gold, but we're going to try something else. And that's going to work. Oh boy. I'm going to put my head in the shot. Remember to hold for 2 seconds. All right, there's our thank you in the melon mambo to go with those flowers. And I'm going to pull in the Night of Navy for those flowers. But here's the thing, they're not going full strength. I'm stamping them off first. And we're just going to keep them simple. There we go. That's what we wanted. That's what I wanted. All right. There we go. And that's what we're going to do. Here's card number 1. So what do you think, Mary? Jan, what do you think? And here's our thank you. I don't want to cover up too many of those flowers. Whoops. There we go. All right, girls. So there we go. There's card number 1. Using some of the die cuts and using the sentiment die cuts that come with the kit. All right. What do we got time-wise? Wow, you guys. I've been doing a lot of talking. Too much talking, maybe? I don't know. Here is where I want to go next. I want to do this. As did that get cut? It did. That's all right. And look at how putting that on the melon mambo paper, guys, look at how that totally brings out that pink. Love it. This one, I also want to use a little bit of this Melon Mambo ribbon. And I'm going to do a bunny ears tie on this one. Keeping in mind that I'm doing this because because we pressure embossed it, is going to be not strong enough unless I were to put a layer on it to tie it. And then just put a regular, put a regular piece of tape on there. I'm getting all sorts of crafty, right guys? And then you can do that just like that. And we're going to put dimensionals on this. Good morning, Kareen. Whoop. One of those. Where is Mary? I don't see any of Mary's comments, Kathy. I don't know where she's at. You know what, Heather? There's bow makers and all of that finagling business. There is nothing wrong with making your bow big and then downsizing it, because I don't want a big, huge bow on this one. So if you pull it down and you snip up the long tails, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing. And we're just going to put that right there so that it goes on the actual paper. She might be in the watch party, Kathy. She needs to go out and go to the Whispers and Ink page to get back in. That would be my guess. So there's our bow. Another way to make a bow. There we go. 2 glue dots, good to go. And what else are we going to do with this one? I'm thinking maybe, I don't think that there's enough color on these to do that. That's too much white. I think we need to go with just a sentiment and keep it simple. I don't know. I don't want all the white. That's my concern. We could go maybe, I don't like that. So we either have to go, actually, little thank you. That little thank you, I bet you fits right there. There we go. That's what we're going to do. We're going to leave it just simple like this. There we go. So here's card number 2. And then I want to show you one with just the designer series paper. There we go. And I want to do this paper. Anybody objecting to doing this paper? This one? Should we do this one? Or should we do this one? We could do a piece of each because I like the polka dots with that. What do you guys think? Sure wish that I would have, good morning, Melissa. Sure wish I would have emptied my trash bin before we would have started this morning. Wow. My trash is full. So what are we thinking, girls? I'm thinking we're just going to keep it simple. Sue says a piece of each. A piece of each would be fun. Okay. So, let's see. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I have a layering piece. Heather says both as well. All right, so that's what we're going to do. I have a layering piece. This piece is 4 inches by 5 1/4. So I'm going to do a thin layer or a thin outline. How about we do like that? And then what we're going to do is here's what we've got so far. But I'm going to pull in that Night of Navy ribbon so that you won't see that middle. How pretty is that? Love. And then we can add just a simple, I'm thinking the birthday sentiment for that, or even the time to celebrate sentiment. There we go, there we go. Okay, so we're on the same page. Right, everybody's good? Yep, I see the hearts. Okay, thank you, ladies. And for this, we're just going to do a simple knot. And we're going to do our knot like this. And don't forget to get your reverse tweezers. Just like that. Tighten it up. And bring it around. Easy peasy. There we go. Just like that. And then remember, because it's got that metallic edge, you don't want to use your ribbon scissors on this one. There we go. And then that covers up our center line. And actually, I think I would even make this just a smidgen shorter. There we go. So there's that. And we'll put this on the Night of Navy. Just like that. All right, so here's the big question. What sentiment do we want to do? And either this could be the inside or the outside of the birthday sentiment. We could just do a dear friend on the front. That's fine, Jan. I know you're here, honey. Oh, thank you, Logan. Logan likes our crafty time this morning, too. This we could get, we could pull in a little bit of the flower on this too. Okay, everybody we like the dear friend. I like that too. Keeping it simple and small. And look at this. I have Melon Mambo, handy dandy. And I think we're going to do the sentiment in the Night of Navy on the Melon Mambo. Oh, I need another block. We're going to have to do a big block for this one. All my other blocks are taken. And we'll do it this way. I hear my birdies out there. There we go. And then we'll flag this end. A little one. Up through the middle, through your center, find your center. And there we go. Love it, love it, love it. Just like that. And I think we'll do this just like that. There we go. There's our second one, or a third card. 1, 2, 3. All right. All right, ladies, are you sick of me talking yet? You sick of me talking yet? Or should we decorate this one first? put these on here. Whoops. Oh, shoot. Helps if you put it all on. I thought that was on there. Apparently not. Paula, you're laughing at me. Oh, Corrine says decorate. Dearie, Judy says no. Judy, are you done or you're not sick of me talking? Oh, Kathy, thank you so much. Oh, Judy says decorate. So apparently she's not sick of me talking yet. All right. I just noticed that we're a little bit crooked. Oh, there we go. All right. So we're going to put this on here. Just like that. All right. So let's decorate this. And you guys, I'm thinking we're going to do a ribbon handle. Oh, Paula, yeah, I know. Keep teaching, Judy says. Oh. What do you guys think of a ribbon handle? I don't know that we've ever done a ribbon handle. I'm thinking it would be kind of fun. We'll do the Night of Navy, and then we'll do a little bit of the Melon Mambo bow, like what we did on the other one. I think that might be kind of cute. Anybody else have any thoughts? And then we can just go crazy with the pretties. Soft, easy, simple dimple. Well, I'm sorry, Kathy. There are worse things you could be spending your money on, just so you know. I'm just saying. Oh, and you know what? Paula forgot to remind me. Okay, Sue's crafting with us too, girls. I like the ribbon handle. I think that's kind of cool. So we're going to bring in the stapler. We're going to make 2 little bows. On here. And I'm going to staple them on so that they'll stay put. No worries. Oh, Kathy, brads would be a fun idea. But I don't like poking holes in the ribbon because then the ribbon gets all jazzed up. I like your train of thought, though, because that would be a cool idea. That would be my concern, is that particularly you guys saw how this ribbon shreds. I don't want to poke holes in it. Not that anybody's going to carry it by the handle, but still. I'm having issues with this bow, girls. This ribbon just doesn't want to cooperate right now. There we go. See? It's not just you, Heather. My fingers don't want to work either. There we go. So we make it bigger and then see, we cut the tails off. The way we want. Just like that. All right. So we've got 2 bows. 2 bows and navy ribbon. Just like that. Well, you know what? I know what you're talking about, but wait till you see what we're going to do. So there's, oh, look at that. The staples aren't going to want to cooperate. Sorry, girls. Phone calls. Wrong time for phone calls. Busy. Busy. Oh, man. All right. We're gonna have to switch. We're gonna have to switch staplers. My stapler decided it didn't want to cooperate. I'm not gonna hold up the show here because of the silly stapler. All right. So there's one side. And of course these staples are bigger, but that's all right. There's one side. Here's going to be the other side. Just like that. Super cute. All right, no worries about that because we're gonna cover that stuff up. That's what all these little die cuts are for, right? You gotta use these up. Let's see, we want that one and I want another smaller one. I used the smaller one. That's all right. So we're gonna put, that one's too big. Too big. Let's see. Well, if it's too big, guess what? We're going to cut it. Make it the size we want. There we go. Oh, I like that. And we'll do it up just like that. There's that. Little dimensionals. Actually, big dimensionals. Well, Vicky, nice of you to join this. All right, so we got one staple covered there, and don't worry about the inside. We'll do that one too. And then we've got this littler one here with a dimensional. Yeah, well, everybody's human. I'm human too, just like everybody else. So, Paula, you're right. And then on the insides, here's what we're going to do so that we don't have to worry about anything catching on the insides. We are going to pull in our 1-inch circle punch. And we're going to make quick work. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave that part. I'm going to use up some of these smaller scraps that I have. Right, Paula? You know I'm going to cut it up. But we're going to, of course, we're going to make sure that there's pretties inside. And then we're going to put glue dots on these. And we're going to cover up the staples on the inside. No worries. Probably should put 2 glue dots on there. Just to be safe. There we go. And that even adds, look at that, even adds a cute little piece to the inside of that. I gotta put another dimensional on there, or another glue dot on that one. I don't know. Is that gonna stay on there? And we're gonna do it anyways. There we go. All right, so here is our little basket. Probably should have made that bow just a little bit bigger, but that's all right. There's our baskets. And then you can put any sentiment on here that you want. It doesn't matter. Could do And then, of course, you got to have candy. Got to have, I think I have some candy here. Yep, here. Got candy. I always have candy. Ask Paula, she'll tell you. Look at all that candy. And it holds. So there we go, girls. And boys, because Brad was here. I don't know if he's still here or not. All right. Everything is rosy. Do you need the number for it? I bet you do. Oh, I don't want that. I bet you do. And I'm working on that right now. You would think that I would have planned ahead for that. And I did check. It is still available. I'm looking right now. Yep, still available. And it was originally $80. It's now $44. So here's where you need your pen and your paper. Your number is, and I'm going to write it down so I don't forget. Your item number is 150059. Repeating one more time. 150059. All right, girls. I am putting in an order today. So if you want me to add this to my order, unless you aren't going to be able to, unless you want to just do it and ship it to yourself, you're going to want to get some other things, though, because there is minimum shipping does apply. So here is more ideas for the Everything is Rosy bundle. Remember, 48 6x6 sheets of designer series paper. You get several sheets of the rose gold foil. You get die cuts for your sentiments. You get a stamp set. You get actual die cuts, which we didn't even use any of the die cuts. You get embellishments, and you get this delicious ribbon. Thanks for joining me today, girls. Have a great day getting crafty, and call me if you need something. See you on Saturday. Bye, girls.